Hi, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to break the trauma bond from the narcissist. I'm Lisa Taylor Austin, licensed psychotherapist and expert witness. The first thing that you'll want to do when you're trying to break a trauma bond is block the narcissist from everything. Your phone, email, apps, anything that you can possibly think of. You don't want any contact with this person, and it's not to punish them, it's to get you distanced from them. Because the trauma bond is an addiction, and the only way that you can heal and cure from this addiction is not to be around it. So that's the reason that that is recommended, and this is the most important thing that you can possibly do. Go no contact. The next thing is to move your body. Many times when people are with a narcissist, they tell me that they are doing a lot of things for the narcissist. They're looking up information online. They're helping the narcissist with their job by doing things online for them. They're doing their finances on their online banking, all those kinds of things. And that makes us be inside a lot. So we want to have you get outside, go for a walk, go for a hike, go running, take your dog for a walk, get outside in nature. Look at the trees, look at the flowers, look at what people are doing with their yards and their landscaping if you're walking by people's houses. These types of things get you to start thinking about things other than the narcissist. And movement actually reduces depression. The other thing that it can do, if you're someone who has very severe anxiety from this interaction and relationship with a narcissist, exercise calms down the central nervous system. So you're burning off all the chemicals that cause anxiety whenever you work out. The next thing is to talk with friends, talk with family, talk with a pastor, anyone who you find to be supportive. I do not want you talking about the narcissist. There's two reasons for this. The first is that it keeps your focus on the narcissist, and we're trying to get you to break that focus. The second reason is it keeps the narcissist active in your mind today. And part of no contact is to stop thinking about the narcissist. We'll get to that in a minute. The other reason I don't want you talking about the narcissist is most people do not understand a trauma bond. And they will blame you for having remained in this relationship with the narcissist. They'll say things to you possibly like, well, what did you expect? You knew what this person was like. Or, why did you stay so long? Why did you go back 4 times? Because it does take 7 times to get away from a narcissist for most people. They're not going to understand it. I'm sorry to be so harsh, but they're probably not. And so I don't want you talking about the narcissist to your friends for that reason. The other thing you want to do is stop thinking about the narcissist. Well, Lisa, how do I do that? I'm obsessing about this person. I can't even sleep. There's 2 ways you can do that. One is as soon as you realize you're thinking about the narcissist, notice it and distract yourself. So go do something else. Go gardening. Go get a glass of water. Start reading a book. Go outside and take a walk. Start coloring. Start knitting, go play some sports, work on your car, whatever it is, you want to do something distracting. The other thing you want to do is think about and focus on a happy memory that did not involve the narcissist. What does that memory look like? What does it sound like? What do you feel like when you're remembering it? Do you taste anything? Do you smell anything in this memory? Notice all the senses of the memory to try to shift your focus back to something happy and away from the narcissist. Our bodies keep score of trauma. So it's really important to move and shift your mindset at the same time, meaning you have to be doing both. So you're trying to purge literally, the narcissist from your body and from your sensations in your body, and also from your mind, from your thought process. I want you to develop a mantra, and that would sound something like, I am worthy, I am happy, I am deserving of love, I am lovable, and people love me. And when you start to think about the narcissist, and these things I just mentioned don't work for you, start repeating this mantra and focus on that. The next thing is to look forward to something in your future. So this could be a wedding that's coming up. It could be a luncheon with a friend. It could be playing golf. It could be going to a concert. Whatever it is, start thinking about that and thinking about what you're going to do when you get there, how you're going to feel when you're there, what you're going to wear to that event. And if you don't have any events coming up, reach out to people and start making plans to do things. You might not feel happy, you might not feel like going out and doing anything, but I want you to force yourself. Start doing things with other people so that you can start creating new memories that you have to look back on. Now, remember I said don't talk to your friends? I meant that. But I encourage you to go talk to a therapist. There's a couple of things here I want to comment on about therapy. If you have PTSD from this relationship with a narcissist, which many people have, it's very important to find a trauma therapist like myself who either works with IFS, EMDR, art therapy, music therapy, or some other type of trauma-related modality. That's very, very important, because going and talking about the narcissist over and over isn't going to help you move forward and away from this abusive relationship. It's going to keep you ruminating about it. So you need a trauma therapy that can help to move you forward. The next thing, and this is extremely crucial, you need to find a therapist who understands, knows about, has studied narcissism. And if you're dealing with a covert, make sure the person understands covert narcissism, because it's very different from overt narcissism. There's other types of narcissism too, but these are the most common that I hear people dealing with. Many therapists are not trained in narcissism, most actually, and most haven't had an interest in narcissism, so they haven't read up about it, or they haven't had an personal experience with any narcissist that they know of. So it's very important to ask the question, do you understand, or have you had training or experience in working with narcissism and getting out of a trauma bond? I hear about some people going to therapists and they feel as though the therapist shamed them for staying in this toxic relationship for so long. You want someone who understands the trauma bond, but also a person and a therapist who can move you forward, so moving you out of this trauma bond. If you would like to work with me personally on therapy, you can reach out to me in the ways that's available on this channel. If this video was helpful to you, please like and subscribe to the channel for more notifications on this particular topic. And you can recover from the narcissistic abuse that you have been subjected to. I have every confidence that you can do it. You just have to use the right tools, because this takes a lot of active work on your part. Take care and find a good therapist.